Hey everybody, this is Bobulus, and we're playing Starship Titanic. You guys voted for the creator's room and the room in Titania's chambers. We're going to do the bomb at the same time because frankly I just don't want to talk over the bomb counting down while I'm trying to work in Titania's quarters. So we'll just do that. A little bit trip back, so I thought I'd read you a quote here from the manual, which I thought was kind of neat. It's kind of the origin for the idea of this ship. Douglas Adams writes, "Years ago, I visited the Queen Mary on Long Beach, California. It is so beautiful and had such incredible, exquisite workmanship, very different from the slight air of Holiday Inn you get at QE2. That lodged in my mind as being a wonderfully different starting point for a starship. All starships, when it comes down to it, are really variations on the Starship Enterprise. Lots of molded plastic surfaces which you really wouldn't want to live in day to day. You watch Star Trek, and this is absolutely no disrespect to Star Trek whatsoever, and you think, how can those people live in that environment? All those sculpted plastic surfaces and skin-tight clothes, it would drive you crazy after a while." So that's kind of the thing about Starship Titanic. You know, it's all about form over function. Anyway, here we go. Going upside down into Titania's chambers. Haven't seen her in a bit, almost since we started playing this. But like I said, we're going to defuse the bomb first because I just
196.
Don't want to talk over it.
195.
Incidentally, this is the only time I've ever had to put in the DVD for the game. Apparently, the numbers 200 through 0 are stored on the other half of the DVD.
191. 190.
Alright, now this puzzle is another real bitch puzzle. To give you the full effect, I'm not going to talk while I try to solve it, because the only way to get a solution to this puzzle is to just fuck with it until it gives you the answer. And even then it doesn't tell you that it gave you the answer. So just listen carefully.
182. 181. 180. 179. 178. 177. 176. 175. 174. I'd give up if I were you. You're never going to do it. Sorry, am I making you lose your concentration? How do you think I feel? Recommencing countdown. 1,000. 999. 998. 997. 996. 995. 994.
The last time I tried this, the bird started interrupting and talking about the bomb too. I'm not sure why he's not doing it this time.
991. 990. 989. 988. How about Blinty Wordle Fruitcake? That fits, yes. Oh, except for the W. Oh, and the F. Well, how about Poodle Stomping Knights? No, not enough letters. Splattering Ghastliness. No, that reminds me, I'm meant to be exploding, aren't I? Damn. Right. Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. 999. 998.
I'm just flipping randomly here because it, you know, it won't give you hints unless you try.
96. 995. 994. 993. I'd give up if I were you. You're never going to do it. Sorry, am I making you lose your concentration? How do you think I feel? Recommencing countdown. 1,000. 999. 998. 997. 996. 995. 994. 993. How about Blinty Wordle Fruitcake? That fits, yes. Oh, except for the W. Oh, and the F. Well, how about Poodle Stomping Knights? No, not enough letters. Splattering ghastliness. Now, that reminds me, I'm meant to be exploding, aren't I? Damn. Right. Recommencing
This is a
countdown.
little bit frustrating.
Now,
Again, the
1,000,
last time I tried it, he said a bunch of things, not just
999,
these two things. So
998.
he gave this really great rant on how many possible
997,
combinations there were here.
996. 995. 994. I'd give up if I were you. You're never going to do it.
Come on.
Sorry, am I making you lose your concentration? How do you think I feel?
Say something different, come
Recommencing
on.
countdown. 1,000. 999. 998. 997. 996. 995. 994. 993. 992. 991. Look at it this way. You can either try all the combinations, which will probably take us neatly up to the heat death of the universe, or you can solve it by being clever, which also won't do you any good, seeing as nobody likes a smart-ass. I'd cut your losses if I were you, and run away. You've still got, how many seconds is it to get out? Oh, damn, I've lost it again. Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000.
Did you hear it?
999.
He just gave us the solution.
998. 997.
I'll give you a few seconds to think about it while I reset everything here.
995. That'll keep you busy for a while, won't it? There are 23 barrels with 15 characters on each, which means that there are about 1,122 trillion, 274,146,401,881 trillion, 973,762,031,616 combinations to try. So it's either that or get a life. What number had I got? Bother. Recommencing countdown. Now, 1,000. 999.
The real bitch of it is that even if you heard the phrase and started entering it in, it wouldn't look like it fits. Except that you have to include spaces, which is a huge bitch.
994. Look at it this way. You can either try all the combinations, which will probably take us neatly up to the heat death of the universe, or you can solve it by being clever, which also won't do you any good, seeing as nobody likes a smart-ass. I'd cut your losses if I were you, and run away. You've still got, how many seconds is it to get out? Oh, damn, I've lost count again. Recommencing countdown.
That's right,
now.
it's nobody
1,000.
likes a smartass.
999.
With spaces.
998. 997. Well, that's me done. Closing down countdown sequence. Disarming. Have a nice life.
There, that's done. I'm sad the parrot didn't talk for once, because him being frantic over the bomb is hilarious. So this is the room we can't get in yet. It says, passengers of your class are not permitted to enter this area, which is kind of weird considering we're first class. So gotta do something special to get in there. Here's the third room, the one we can get into. Only books over here. Here, we've got a drafting board with a login and password. And if you enter in gibberish, nothing, you know. So you got to actually figure out some names and passwords. Now, supposedly, it's supposed to work that it will only go to the password screen if you get a login that works, but as you just saw, you can type in anything and get the password screen, so they kind of botched that. So we don't know the names and passwords yet. The other thing in this room is this fuse box. Danger, unbelievably high voltage, no user serviceable parts inside. And inside that, you really shouldn't have opened the first inspection plate. This is not only fantastically dangerous, but you are voiding your warranty. Don't say you weren't warned. And now we have the fuse box. So we can go ahead and stick in those extra fuses we got. And you can fiddle around with it forever, but we're just going to do this the fast way. You need to set all the fuses. and then pull the yellow fuse. And what this does is this one fixes, turning this one to the right fixes the creator's room, turning this one to the right fixes the arboretum, installing this and switching this to the right fixes the fan in the promenade deck, turning this one to the right slows down the chickens launching out of the Super Galactic Traveler class dining hall, and pulling the fuse makes it forget that you already got a chicken. You might be wondering what the succubus switch is. If you stick something in the succubus system and forget this destination, it seems to be lost forever. What you have to do is reset the succubus switch down here, and then the succubus down here in Titania's quarters will spit out everything you lost. But how anyone would actually figure that out, I've got no idea, because no one bothered to look in the succubus down here. Anyway, we got all the fuses set, so now we've got a few rooms we can check out. I'll go ahead and do the creator's chamber since we voted for that, but after this video, we'll be able to vote on which rooms we want to go back to now that we've got everything fixed up. So I'm having a good time with this video. I want to know how everyone else is doing with it, though. Any changes I can make? Anything to improve the viewing experience, so to speak? Alright, so this is the other end of the hall. There's nothing down there. Over there is the room with all the statues that reset the bot personalities, and over here is the creator's chamber. It's another art gallery. You've got this block in the middle. It looks like it almost has some letters on it. And you've got this switch. And until we plugged in the fuse, this switch did nothing. But now that we've plugged in the fuse, oh, I did that a little bit out of order. Shoot. Well, okay, I'll just tell you what it was supposed to do. When you went to each of these three busts that you saw fall off and shatter, it gave you the three names of the people on the ship: Leovinus, Scralionis, and Brabistanagon. You can look at the art here if you like. So now, when you pulling the switch shattered all the statues, so now you can look through the hole where the statues are, and you can see the words in the cube. This, other, and that. And those are the passwords for the logins to the email system downstairs. So I think because it's going to be so much work, tomorrow's update is going to be publishing all the emails that we get access to with those passwords. So voting will be for Thursday night's video. See you then.
You know, somewhere in Titania's chamber, there's a big fuse box. I guess if you're kind of running out of ideas, that could be worth checking out.
Yeah, if you just stand here, he'll offer things, but we already know that, so sorry, Craig. Next time, guys. Bye.